Hello, good evening, everyone. Have you ever opened your phone just to check one thing, and suddenly an hour is gone? You're not alone. We've all been there, trapped in the scroll, chasing dopamine instead of our dreams. But here's the truth. Every second you waste scrolling is a second you're not building your future, not building your potential, not building you. This speech isn't a rant, it's a wake-up call, a reminder that your future isn't waiting, it's begging you to take action. So today, let's break free from the screen and step into the life you were meant to build. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get lost in the scroll? You open your phone just to check one notification, and suddenly 30 minutes are gone, an hour, maybe more. It feels harmless at first, just entertainment, just relaxation. But the truth is, it's a trap. These platforms are not made to help you grow. They're built to keep you hooked. Algorithms study your behavior and feed you what keeps you on the screen, not what helps you become better. And while you're watching the 10th funny clip in a row, someone else is using that same hour to read, to build a skill, to take one more step toward their goals. Every second you spend scrolling mindlessly is a second you're not investing in your future. That's the real cost. It's not about being anti-social media. It's about being aware, about choosing how to use your time with intention. Because your dreams won't wait forever. Your goals won't chase you back. If you don't move, they won't move either. There's nothing wrong with taking a break, but make sure that break isn't becoming your default lifestyle. The problem isn't a few minutes of distraction. The problem is when distraction becomes your daily routine. When you trade effort for entertainment and forget what you're capable of achieving. You have a mind that can create, build, and change your entire life. But it needs your attention, not just your wishful thinking while scrolling. You weren't born to just consume. You were born to contribute, to do something real, something that lasts. So ask yourself, are you using your time or is your time using you? Because every minute spent chasing someone else's life online is a minute you could have spent building your own. Time is the most valuable thing you own. Not money, not talent, not even connections, because without time, none of those things matter. And yet, we give it away so easily. Hours slip by without us realizing, and often we look back wondering where the day went. The truth is, your time is your power. Every single minute you choose to spend wisely becomes an investment in the future you want. It's not about being busy all the time. It's about being intentional. What you do with your time today will shape who you become tomorrow. Think about it. The people you admire, the ones living the life you dream of, they don't have more time than you. They just use their time differently. They wake up and treat each hour like it matters, because it does. They read while others scroll. They create while others consume. They train their mind and body while others are stuck in comfort. It's not magic. It's not luck. It's discipline. It's choosing to show up every day for your future self, even when no one's watching. The difference between where you are and where you want to be isn't just knowledge or opportunity. It's how you use your 24 hours. If you can waste an hour scrolling, you can use that same hour to learn a new skill, to work on a passion project, to write, to think, to build. The more you respect your time, the more your time will reward you. You don't have to change everything overnight, just one decision at a time, 1 hour at a time. Protect it, guard it, and give it only to what truly deserves it. Because when you start treating your time like gold, that's when your life starts to change. And that's when your future starts to take shape, minute by minute, day by day. You don't need a perfect plan to begin. That's one of the biggest lies that holds people back. We convince ourselves that we have to know everything before we start, have the right tools, the right mindset, the right conditions. But the truth is, none of that matters if you don't take the first step. Waiting for the perfect moment is just another way of procrastinating. The real power lies in starting right here, right now, with what you have. Think small, think simple, but most importantly, just start. Read one page a day, write one paragraph, watch one tutorial, practice one skill. That's how momentum begins. You build progress not with giant leaps, but with consistent action. And the beauty of starting small is that it's impossible to fail. You're not aiming to conquer the world in a day. You're just moving forward, inch by inch. There will be moments when it feels like nothing's changing, when the effort seems invisible. But keep going. Because growth is quiet. Success doesn't come with applause in the beginning, it comes with commitment. With showing up even when it's boring, even when no one is watching. That's where character is built. That's where your future starts to form. You'll figure things out as you move. Clarity comes through action. Every mistake teaches you. Every small win builds confidence. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to trust the process and take that next step. Don't underestimate the power of a small beginning. Some of the greatest journeys in the world started with a single decision to try. So start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Even if it's messy, even if it's small, because every great story begins with a simple choice to begin. One of the biggest reasons people feel stuck is because they're constantly comparing themselves to others. You open social media and see someone with a better body, a bigger house, more followers, more success. And suddenly you feel like you're not doing enough, not good enough, not worthy enough. But here's the truth. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. You see their wins, not their worries, their results, not their road. And the more you compare, the more you lose focus on your own potential. Comparison drains your energy. It shifts your attention from what you can do to what they've already done. Instead of building your own path, you get stuck watching someone else walk theirs. And while you're watching, life is moving forward without you. The time you spend comparing is time you could be creating something real, something meaningful, something yours. You weren't born to be someone else's copy. You have your own strengths, your own voice, your own purpose. So stop chasing perfection and start chasing progress. You don't need validation from others when you believe in yourself. You don't need to impress the world when you're focused on impacting it. Shift your energy from jealousy to inspiration. When you see someone doing well, let it remind you that success is possible, not just for them, but for you too. Let it fuel you, not freeze you. Because there's room for all of us to grow, to win, to rise. Every great creator, leader, and visionary began with a choice to stop watching and start doing. They stopped comparing and started creating, and you can too. Forget the filters. Forget the pressure to prove. Focus on your craft, on your message, on your mission. Because when you start building instead of comparing, you'll realize your life is worth more than anyone else's feed. We live in a world where technology is everywhere. Our phones, our laptops, our apps, our platforms. And while it can be a powerful tool, it can also quietly take over your life if you're not careful. The difference lies in one simple choice. Are you using technology, or is technology using you? Most people are trapped in a cycle of endless scrolling, watching, reacting, but never creating. They use tech as a way to escape reality, not improve it. But what if you flip that? What if you use these same tools to learn something new, build a brand, start a business, share your story, or develop a skill? The power is already in your hands. You just have to take control. Your phone can be a distraction machine, or it can be a gateway to opportunity. It can waste your time, or it can save it. You can watch hours of content that numb your mind, or you can search for knowledge that sharpens it. You can use AI, editing tools, online courses, and platforms like YouTube or LinkedIn, not just to consume, but to create. That's where the real change happens. Don't be afraid to turn off the noise, to delete the app that steals your focus, to log out and log into your life again. You don't need to be available to the world 24/7. You need to be available to your goals. That's what matters. Because tech is just a tool, neutral, waiting for you to give it a purpose. You either shape it or it shapes you. So the next time you pick up your phone, ask yourself, is this helping me grow or just helping me waste time? Be honest with your answer. Then use your tech like a builder uses their tools, with precision, discipline, and purpose. That's how you stop being a user and start being a creator. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Really take a moment and imagine it. The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation becomes. But dreaming isn't enough. The future you want won't arrive by chance. It's built brick by brick, day by day, with the choices you make right now. Every small action, every focused minute adds up. It's easy to think big goals are overwhelming, but remember, those big dreams are just a collection of small, consistent steps. What you do today shapes tomorrow. If you want to be successful, disciplined, skilled, or free, you need to start acting like it now. Every habit you build, every distraction you resist, every new thing you learn is another brick in your foundation. The key is to be patient and persistent. Progress often feels slow because real change takes time, but the power lies in your consistency. One day you'll look back and realize all those small efforts created a life you once only imagined. So don't wait for the perfect day or perfect plan. Start with today's choices. Visualize your future clearly, then commit to building it one step at a time. Your future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create. And it starts with what you do right now. It all comes down to one simple truth. Your future is shaped by what you do today. Every minute spent mindlessly scrolling is a minute lost. Lost from building your skills, your dreams, your life. But the power to change that is in your hands. Your time is your most valuable asset, and how you use it determines who you become. You don't need a perfect plan to start, just the courage to take that first step. Stop comparing yourself to others and start creating your own path. Use technology as a tool to build, not a trap to consume. Visualize the future you want and then build it brick by brick with small, consistent actions. The choice is yours. Quit scrolling and start building. Because your dreams aren't waiting, and neither should you. The future you want begins the moment you decide it does. Now it's time to take control. Oh! Your future is calling. Will you answer?